First, with breaking.
Hello and welcome to Marketing Edge on TV, Nigerians' leading initiative in the business of brand management and in the management of brand business. It is a 30-minute potpourri of brand news, branding focus, and industry conversation, all in a mix encompassing thorough and in-depth, all aimed at promoting the brand idea. I'm Ogali Abikele Mafuru.
Keep up with innovative, revealing, and groundbreaking happenings in the world of brands and brand builders in Nigeria and across the globe. Mingle with people and brands that make the cut and the personalities that keep reinventing the trends and traditions in the marketing world. All are exciting one-stop shop for marketing buffs. Marketing Edge on TV. You are always right on time with the right people and movers and shakers of the world of marketing as they share their views and ideas on the business and challenges of advertising, corporate affairs, media strategy, and the unfolding exciting world of digital marketing. Join the trendsetters and key decision makers as they shape opinions and project into the future of the marketing landscape for 30 exhilarating minutes on this channel. Stay ahead, be thrilled to beat, be marketing savvy with Marketing Edge on TV. Marketing Edge on TV, promoting the brand idea.
Good to have you back. First on Marketing Edge on TV is brand news, where we bring you the latest developments and happenings around brands and, of course, in the field of marketing, advertising, and communication in Nigeria and around the globe. Now in brand news, the maiden edition of the Macaque 10, a novel initiative of GDM Group and Eco Innovation Center to expand the frontiers of the marketing and media ecosystem in Nigeria, has officially come to an end with a renewed call on practitioners to reignite the industry through creative and disruptive ideas. Delivering his keynote speech at the event held at the prestigious Podium Center in Ikeja, Lagos, Mr. IDORENYEN ENANG, President of the National Institute of Marketing of Nigeria, NIMN, charged practitioners to continue to improve their knowledge of consumer engagement and channels of communication to improve on retail experience, noting that effective deployment of channels in marketing communication depends on deep consumer insights.
You understanding what happens in a store, how a consumer walks in the store. Don't be deceived. We are still an emerging market. Don't let anybody look at you and some of us get into this cocoon of, oh, we're doing so well. I'll tell you something. Africa only delivers single digits. Don't let anybody fool you. What I mean single digits, 4%, 5%. So total, whatever industry. I'm not saying it will grow, but I'm telling you that we can be carried away with the emerging trends happening all over the world, and we think we're there. You need the traditional, solid understanding of the principles, the foundation to build on it. In your time, down the road, we could move that for Africa into double digits. That's a possibility. But don't go on a charade and think all is well. Because I see that happen so well.
Curator of the event and founder of GDM Group and Eco Innovation Center, Victor Afolabi, while feeding questions from journalists, stated that the initiative emanated from the desire to expand the frontiers of the marketing and media landscape through technology and disruptive ideas.
We've looked at the marketing and media landscape. We see technology disrupting almost all industries all over the world. And we've seen an industry that we feel, which I have been a part of. I've been a part of this industry in the last, going to about 2 decades thereabout. And we foresee that to continue to deliver value to our clients, value to our consumer, because the marketing and the media landscape is a very powerful industry that shapes perception, shapes opinion, drives narrative, creates demand, and ultimately is a major driver of the economy of any organization because it drives consumer demand and consumer purchases. And we think, seeing how technology has disrupted global industries all over the world, we perceived that the industry, the marketing and media industry, was ripe for disruption.
The program, which had over 500 participants drawn from 5 continents of the world, saw Team Lifebake emerge as winner after a keenly contested pitch with other 9 teams before a grand jury consisting of iconic marketing and media experts. The winning team was awarded a cash prize of $10,000. IDORENYEN ends with a call on disrupting marketing ideas. To maintain its statutory role of ensuring that advertising codes are not violated, are truthful as well as in conformity with laid-down regulations, the Advertising Practitioners Council of Nigeria, APCON, has moved to regulate the digital advertising space in Nigeria. The regulatory body will henceforth clamp down on unlawful digital advertisement and materials without APCON's licensed approval. Briefing newsmen in Lagos, Dr. Lekon Fadolapo, the council's registrar, stated that the move is geared towards bringing sanity and decorum as well as guiding against the violation of advertising digital code on digital platforms.
APCON has been inundated with petitions over unethical advertisements exposed on the online media platform, targeting Nigerian market by both the primary and the secondary digital media space owners. Sadly, we have had complaints and petitions from the general public to call online media platform owners to order because some of these representative advertisements, such as those promoting rituals, patronage of private part enlargement, base enlargement, love portion, money claim, concussion to provide political power, and other unimaginable things are not worthy of being mentioned in the public. Some others have claimed the ability to cure all manners of ailments with just one particular drug. When you see somebody advertising one drug, they will tell you it can cure diabetes, it can cure HIV, it can cure cancer, and all those things. And this thing you will see on the social media platform. How do you explain when a 14-year-old, a young boy, is exposed to a penis enlargement drug advertised on social media? These are part of the values we are having. The challenges, when we are talking about decadence in the moral value, most of these children, by their exposure to this online medium, it's giving us a serious challenge. The culture and things they are picking up from that is affecting the entire ecosystem.
The APCON leader reiterated that the council is committed to delivering on its statutory responsibility effectively and doggedly, and is also ready to work with the resolution passed by the Federal House of Representatives.
Enforcement is always an ongoing thing. So for anybody that violates the APCON law, the first thing is to arrest them and prosecute them. So we've written to the Nigerian Police Force, and we have the support of the Nigerian Police Force now, that anybody that violates any section of the APCON or advertising law in Nigeria, the person will be prosecuted.
As part of efforts to drive self-sustainability through economic diversification, Oxford Green Farms Group, a leading business conglomerate in Africa, has launched an innovative platform to facilitate improved productivity in the agricultural sector of the nation's economy. Speaking during an official flag-off which was held in Lagos, Dr. Goodluck Olatunde Precious, the Chief Executive Officer, Oxford Green Farms Group, disclosed that the platform AgroLife leverages real estate in tackling the major challenge in the agro-allied industry, which is access to arable lands. He stated that the novel initiative will also provide earning opportunities for subscribers through renters on farmlands acquired. According to him, the initiative, which is poised to complement the efforts of the federal government in the area of self-sustainability in food production, targets the entire agricultural value chain. Speaking further, the CEO stated that the farmlands can be purchased for as low as 100,000 naira to 2 million naira with earned renters every 3 months.
AgroLife to the world! AgroLife to the world!
The publisher of the foremost advertising, marketing, and brand-centric magazine, Marketing Edge, Mr. John Ajayi, has tasked marketing and advertising practitioners in the country to be more competitive like their counterparts across the globe, saying that it is the only way to achieve profitability and return on investment. Speaking during an interview at Star FM 101.5 in one of his popular programs, Talk to Us, anchored by Nkechi Modi, Mr. John Ajayi stated that the world has become a global village where industry players and gladiators are constantly challenged against global standards of performance. Hence, no room for half measures in value offerings and value addition. In a competitive market environment where the other players are moving forward and you remain stationary, you are as good as going backward. If you are dynamic, you will be progressive along the line no matter the sector you find yourself. We believe in innovation and in the power of innovative ideas. We keep challenging ourselves on the frontiers of knowledge in terms of upscaling skill sets and upgrading capacity building. Marketing Edge publisher challenged industry key players to move strategically and consistently with emerging trends to enable them remain relevant and at the crest of the industry.
Well, that was brand news. Next is branding focus after this break.
Hey, my people, free 20,000 naira bonus.
20,000 naira?
Link your NIN with your glow line and you will receive 20,000 naira bonus.
But how do we link our NIN to our glow line?
It's simple, sir. Just call 109 or dial star 109 hash or just text NIN to 109.
What about those of us who do not have NIN?
You can walk into any grower and register.
Please, how do I partake of this 20,000 naira?
If you are a new or old Glow customer, get your bonus while it lasts.
I have received my 20,000 naira bonus.
Marketing Edge on TV, promoting the bright idea.
Now on branding focus. As Google's deadline for the death of the third-party cookies loom large, the hunt for privacy-centric solutions has placed more emphasis on first-party data. Industry players are now focused on extracting as much value as possible from this information for both themselves and their advertiser partners. Obviously, it's going to be a challenging year for marketers, and improving data privacy and better respecting consumer preferences would be a positive step forward. However, the industry shift to first-party data has its own complexities, favoring big corporations that benefit from log-in global audiences while leaving many smaller brands with a lack of information to work with. How can brands continue to find safe and engaging ways to connect with consumers in this complicated ecosystem? To address this imbalance, strategic first-party data partnership will increasingly become the norm. While cookies have offered a single source of truth for ad targeting, advertisers will move to partner with a variety of publishers and other data owners, each with their own technology solutions. The challenge will be in selecting the right combination of partners to meet their needs effectively and efficiently, and savvy agency players will make the most of the opportunity this brings with it. With a current growth rate of 13.3%, meaning the global contextual advertising market is set to reach $335.1 billion by 2026, up from an estimated $157.4 billion in 2020. Clearly, the move to first-party data won't be a straightforward one, and advertisers can't rely on this alone to continue delivering impactful campaigns. In reality, brands looking to achieve scale and efficiency would use a combination of solutions to fill the void left by third-party cookies. What will really make the difference between winning and losing in this transition is the partnership they choose. This is where collaboration across industry is vital. Solutions that can go further than estimations, using metadata from the content owner, for example, to provide exact information, give brands the accuracy needed to remove all doubts about the safety of ad placements. These include insights about the person in an image, where they are and when it was taken, and most importantly, why they are in that situation. Combining this level of data with anonymized user location and device information creates a highly informed foundation for contextual ad targeting.
With our branding focus, next is industry conversation, where we have interactions with distinguished personalities who have made strategic decisions in brands development. Well, this week we will be continuing on the conversation we had with the president of the National Institute of Marketing of Nigeria, Mr. IDORENYEN ENANG. It's going to be an insightful time after this break.
And we go. Oh, boy, I see this collab where they shoot there. Blue scatter. Guy, give me small new number now.
Romance without finance na annoyance. Better give me ball.
Yeah, give me the number.
Yeah, jot the number down. 0805.
Where the complete number?
This always so hot like the like I go need juice, so just like juices.
Hey, where give me last numbers?
My 5 password.
41 now you owe me.
We are 7650.
What's you? What's you? Smiley, hello, how are you? What's you? You again? Guys, the first collab was on the trend, though. You know.
Find your first. Choose a social data bundle that suits your style. Dial *777#. Glow Unlimited.
What are you doing presently to bridge the knowledge gap in the Institute? We understand that the marketing profession is a knowledge profession. So what are you doing to ensure that professionals get the requisite skills and knowledge up to date to function?
Okay, thank you, Aurelie. I just want to, let me manage this in a way where I'm not also dissing my own community. But one of the things I've found, even as a business and leadership coach, is that people are not serious about their own development, and it cuts across. I'm speaking from a standpoint of being a business and leadership coach because I've been in this coaching and mentoring for some decades now, and that's what I do, as a trustee of posterity. You've asked about the Institute. When I put out getting the best of our people, the underlining and underpinning factor there is about learning and development.
But the next question would be, you recently signed a memorandum of understanding with the Advertising Practitioners Council of Nigeria.
Yeah.
We want to know how far, and of course the impact it will have on the Institute.
Yeah. So. I could just as well open my eyes and say, I'm going to meet the Iron Lady of Marketing Edge. This question will come. Yes, Azali, and yes, we're very proud to have signed an MOU with APCON, and it was quite exhilarating for me. Number one, when you have purposeful leadership, then everything gets done well. The current registrar and DG of APCON, Lekon Fadolapo, is a fantastic guy, good colleague, good friend and brother. And it wasn't difficult for us to align in terms of visioning. So last year, I had the first, on assumption of office, I had the retreat, the council retreat, and I invited him, and he made a whistle stop. The whistle stop was to come in on a Friday and spend time with us. And one of the things that I put on the table was that, hey, I would like us to have some measure of cross-pollination. We are the same industry. We have to raise the bar. So I'm giving you the rationale behind it and how it started. So it wasn't just, boom, this thing, we want to do it. And from there, to let him understand that, hey, we want to get the best out of our people. and our people is really looking at the entire community. Marketing for me houses everything. And what I say to people that, you see, like this building, our secretariat, this building is marketing. This room may be digital. The next room may be advertising. The other room may be media. But they are all rooms in one house called marketing. So a marketing professional that is in any of these rooms should be able to crisscross, subject to certain tenets that will apply in each of the different specialties, as you understand. So being in digital does not make you automatically an advertising expert or neither a media expert, but they are underlining things. So how do we, cross-pollinate and bring it together? I think it's important that we do that, and he agreed. And so we set that in motion. We, members of the council, we went to APCON House, we set it off, and we were going to then move to signing the MOU, which we gracefully had this January. Now, where we are at the point of execution. Okay. And this is very fresh and in the mill. One of the things that are cardinal there is the like for like. So we want to enhance the quality of our membership. Any member of APCON can also have the NIMN certification. So it's like for like. What do I mean by like for like? Associate for associate, member for member, fellow for fellow. However, there are certain things that are in there. If you are a professional marketer, meaning you are a brand manager and you have an APCON certification, it is not for you. That is, you have to come to the NIMN to get your certification. So I'm trying to qualify it for you to tell you what we've sat back to look at. Now, if you're an advertising practitioner who is an NIMN certified, now you cannot take advantage of that like for like, of moving over to APCON and say, hey, give me member because I'm member. No, because each of us have the entry position and process to professional certification. So if you are a practicing marketing professional, you have to come through the NIMN process. But if you are not either, then you can take advantage of the like for like. And so it means that for associates, there will be some intervention. It could be 1-2 days. They'll go through a stream. For members, they'll go through a certain stream and then pay a certain fee, which will then qualify you. So you're basically having 2 certificates in one, just because these 2 bodies are come together. And we'll be running programs together. That's why I said from next year, it will take a different spin, because whatever we do will be in alignment. We will currently just have some shared support. That's what we plan to do, like we're doing now. I was invited to join the APCON executives in their retreat in Abeokuta a few months back, and I had the privilege of, running a series with them. That's the kind of thing that we're doing. DG is going to come over at some appointed time. He's done one, and then some of my colleagues in council will do the same. So we'll start from there, and then we'll then get into the entire body. So that's really where it is. So we've made some very good progress, and I hope, at the conference, I'll be sharing and shedding a lot more light on it and letting our members know how they can take advantage of it. And so would be APCON members.
I noticed you've been visiting some clusters. So what would you say is the impact of that?
How did you get to know that? Oh my, journalists, you guys, I give that to you, eh?
Thank you, sir.
Okay, yeah. Yes, it's all part of it. Yes, I've actually been doing that. Recently, I was with the group in Calabar. I've also had the privilege of, I took advantage of the APBN presidential retreat to also meet with the members in Uyo and spend quality time with them. I've been with the members in Abuja. I've also been with the cluster, the Port Harcourt group. And, I have a schedule. I was meant to be at Kano, but the VP one said to me, after, we have to wait till after the fasting period. So That's my next port of call, then down to the east, and then my last port of call will be Lagos. You know, Lagos, we have, I keep Lagos because I'm here. I mean, if I start visiting Lagos, then what am I doing? I'm really visiting myself. But really and truly, yes, it's part of challenging and meeting with the people firsthand, and also getting them to understand how they're going to build the new NIMN, which is about you. It's about our heroes. It's about posterity, and it's about impact. It's about productivity. So my message is very clear. And so far, we're making some, reasonable progress.
Thank you so much, sir, for this time. But before you go, tell us a bit about yourself.
There I go fill exam. What do you want me to say about myself? It's quite tough talking about yourself. Well, I am a trustee of posterity. I believe a lot in people. I believe that with people, you can always get the best that you want. So my entire investment in life is to be, Lord, help me to be a good servant leader. And in being a servant leader, I want to be able to ensure that I'm carrying people along with me. So if I'm opportune to be the captain of a ship, I want to be able to bring three things to the table. Number one, that I must have good content, because it takes the tent for you to have content. I want to be able to have the capability, the ability, not just the ability, but I must have a cap to show that I have that ability.
Yes.
And then finally, I will have the ability to drive a city. When I have the ability to drive a city, I will then need a cap to make it a capacity. So on many throws, for me to achieve that agenda as a legacy, I believe a lot in legacy. So I'm driven by legacy, and everything I've done in life so far, by the grace of God, has been legacy driven. So if you're asking who is IDORENYEN, IDORENYEN is a trustee of posterity who believes in building a foundation and a place where the God himself will continually be there and be seen in the lives of the people that he has raised. So I believe in raising generations. I believe in building people. And coming here to the NIMN is just to make it another legacy project that will glorify God at the end of the day.
Well
and of course,
said,
the profession. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you so much for being with us on Industry Conversation.
Thank you.
We hope to have future conversations with you. Hope we'll always have your attention when we call
you. Always have my attention, and you know it. You will always. So it's a promise, not a problem.
Thank you.
Thank you for having me, and sincere thanks to the Marketing Edge team, my Oga Madam Felicia, and my Oga, John Ajayi and the entire team. I'm part of that house, and I'll always remain a faithful servant of the house. Thank you. Thank
you so much, sir. Well, that's it on Industry Conversation. Do well to join us same time next week for another interesting time. I'm Ogali Abikele Maferu. Bye for now.
Every major news story is with many perspectives and layered with different levels of impact.
Hello. What time did this happen? We will be right there.
At TVC News, we follow the big and major news, gathering the facts, witnessing the outcome.
I am here live at the aftermath of the approval of the new national minimum wage.
We are TV Station of the Year, not just for breaking news, but for being first, fair and accurate. TVC News, first with breaking news.